Hi guys, welcome. Can anyone just let me know in the chat section if I am audible to everyone clearly, loud and clear? Okay, that is good. That is good. Yeah, so let's not waste any time here. Okay, let's quickly. So I have been provided few product validation sheets that I will be validating few products here. Okay. Now the first product you can see in the screen. Okay, the first product you can already see in the screen. This is Fiog Decor two-tier bathroom shelf, something like that. Okay. The first thing you notice, the rank is uh, good, but one thing we have taught is like in home and kitchen the best seller rank जो होना चाहिए वो 8,000 के बीच में होना चाहिए, under 8,000. Okay, but this is 8,000. But what we can do is we can look for other competitors. इससे आगे कोई competitor है कि नहीं? If there is any other competitor before this product, then we can look at it. Okay, so for that let's jump into the listing. Okay, and the images are good. Now this is a 3D rendered image. Okay, if you can see clearly, it is a 3D rendered image. That is why it is looking so crisp. Okay, now we have also done a lot of 3D rendered images. This is a 3D rendered image. That is why it is looking so much crisper. Okay, now next thing what we are going to do is you can just check there how the sales are. It has a normal consistent sales over 90 days period, 1 year period or not. Okay, now if you see his rank is around 8,900 something, and so we have to basically look at the range. Okay, like in the past 30 days or 90 days, how much is the range going? Like it is fluctuating a lot or like in a normal range. So you can just see. Okay, so the lowest one is it is from 2k 2k, and these are the graphs. Okay, like on 10th of this is on October 18th, the BSR was 3,600. Again it rose a little bit, but the range is around 4,000. If you see, the range is around 4,000 to 10,000. Okay, here it is yeah, 4,000 to 10,000. Okay, the top line shows the top one and the bottom line shows the bottom one. Now if you see for 90 days also, for 90 days there are some fluctuations here, but over the period of the year from September to today, there is no that much of fluctuations. Okay, like it is ranging from here there is 13,000 and 8,000. There is not that much of fluctuation. Okay, like it is not going from 8,000 to like 20,000 that way, but there is still fluctuations because that might be because of the other competitors. Okay, यहाँ पे आप देख पा रहे हो, यहाँ पे थोड़ा 13,000 है, and here it is like 10,000, 8,000, 10,000. There is no such a lot of difference, but over the general criteria is to look for 30 days and 90 days. Okay, so यहाँ पे this is from 9th to 11th. That means from September to November, the graph is pretty consistent. Okay, but this product is not ideal for us because the rank is not good. So what we will do is we will just take the main keyword. Okay, the main keyword will mostly be in the title. So here it is two-tier. Okay, so here it is two-tier bathroom countertop organizer. Okay, let's take it. You will find the main keyword from the listings title itself. Okay, I'll just search it out. You can also look at the bestseller, but nowadays what happening is in the bestseller page, in the subcategory bestseller page, the products are not that related. Okay, like if you just go here, there will be products which are not related. Okay, these are not related, so you can't compare the other competitors here. So it is best now to just search it. So when you search it, now this product, I personally know the market is very saturated for this particular keywords. Okay, not this type of product, but there is a lot of type of designs. Okay, targeting the same customer. So in the same bathroom shelf niche. Okay, there's all kind of same, but this is kind of a steel and strong rugged design, what I feel. But you will be targeting the same keyword after all, right? So let's try to find one competitor which has a lower BSR. So these BSRs all are really high. Okay, all are really high. Now this one is good BSR. Okay, 887. Let's open it up. We need at least 2 to 3 competitors to decide whether it is a good product or not. Now this one is 4,000. This is from the same brand itself. Okay, let's open this up. This is the one we have already selected. These are plastic one, but they are targeting the same market, right? So that is why I'm telling it is very saturated, because the customer gets a lot of design options. So the rest BSRs are really high. Okay, the rest BSRs are really high. Now what we will do is the rest two that we have selected. Okay, this one, it is from Orchid Engineering, and the review is not that high, which is a good thing for us. Okay, The rating is 4.2. That means there is no that much of return. Okay, not that much of return. Now here, if you see, the BSI is ranging in the 30 days. The BSI is ranging from 750 to 1250. That is good. Okay, that is not that high. That is a normal range. Okay, and in past 90 days, ranging from 800 to 2400, and the 2400 is for like 1 day only. So this is a good example of a consistent sales graph, okay, over the period of 90 days, because the fluctuation is not that much. Okay, so this is a good example of graph, and you can tell easily that this product has consistent sales, okay, over the period of 90 days, 30 days, and if we look for 1 year also, okay, 1 year, you see the graph is really consistent. Okay, so this is a smooth, not a proper line, but still it is a good example. Okay, but generally I look at 90 days. Okay, that is what you have to look to. Now, the next thing what you have to do is, if you have Helium 10 or brand analytics, you can just take the because we are seeing only 2 brands here. Okay, and we can also check the Orchid engineers if they have a website or anything like that or not, where they are driving external traffic. Okay, so this is their website that is coming, but I'm sure they're not getting that much traffic, because you can see they haven't changed a lot of things here. Okay, this is a normal website they're using just to showcase their product. Okay, the fonts and all, they haven't designed it. That means they're not getting the traffic to optimize the website. Okay, so that is a good thing, because their website is not optimized that much. You can see these texts are really big. These are not proper. The design is not that good. Okay, and this is again not transparent. Just pasted their logo just to have a presence. And here they haven't changed the WordPress logo yet. Okay, that is a thing. And I have tried to check in SimilarWeb. There is a thing called SimilarWeb, which tells how many visitors it is getting and on, and where from it is getting. But this do not have that much of a data to show. It is a Chrome extension you can download, SimilarWeb, okay, which shows how many visitors it is getting and all. So that will suggest that these are not big brands. Okay, and the next thing what you can do is, you can just take the AA sign, do a reverse AA sign. Okay, do a reverse AA sign in brand analytics or Helium 10. So I'm doing in here brand analytics right now. So in brand analytics, it is not showing any data for weekly as well as monthly. Okay, I don't know why. I have tried a lot of AA signs recently, but it is not showing the data. Okay. So if you have Helium 10, you can just quickly do a reverse AA sign, and in a reverse AA sign, now I'm sure for this product, since there are 2-3 more competitors, I don't think there will be a brand domination thing here. So the next thing that you have to do for this product, since you know there's a good demand and the sales are consistent, okay, but the market is competitive, as I have told you and shown you. Okay, like there are other competitors having a lot of designs, and that is what I prefer not to go into. But this product, if you have good amount of investment, then you can go with this product. Okay, because it will take some product to get ranked. Okay, it will cost you a little bit amount to get ranked first. By ranking, I mean it will take like if it is ranked 800, that means it is getting more than 50-60 sales or even 100 sales per day. So you have to at least target 15 to 20 sales per day, right? In this, that you will be getting that. Okay, you will be getting that. And the main thing that Amazon seller does and do not make profit is they launch their product and then go out of stock for a few days. And the next thing is they choose a low quality supplier and try to provide a cheap product. That is the 2 mistakes that Amazon seller does, and they just makes no profit. Okay. The first thing, you have to make some sacrifices in the first 1 week or 2 weeks to get it ranked. Now, when you are doing that ranking thing, your price will be lower. So here its price is $799. Now, if I launch it, I'll make the launch price something like $699 or something like that. Plus, I will try to add some bundle. Okay? Try to add 1 or 2 bundle, because that will really take the increase the click-through rate of your ads, and the e-cost will be reduced a lot. Okay, even in the launch. In the launch period, try to do some search, find, buy. So what I do now is I basically create a group of people whom I can push that, okay, this is my product. For each day, I select 2 people for each day, and they will go and purchase this product by searching the main keyword. Now, when the product is new, I will not target very high search volume keywords. Now, for this product, there will be sellers that will target like bathroom organizer, but that is a very broad and huge search volume keyword. Okay, and for that keyword, there will be a lot of thousands of products which have a lot of thousands of reviews ranked. But for this kind of products where you have seen there is a lot of designs and customer have a lot of choice, you have to be very specific with the keyword. Now, two-tier bathroom standing rack is actually a long tail keyword, and it may be good for you. Okay, just give that keyword to the person that is going to order. Ask them to order 2 products each day. Okay, now one person will order 1, the next person will order 1. Okay, so 2 orders per day from search for find buy at the full price. No coupon codes will be given. Do not ask for reviews to them. Then alongside that, push reviews very high, because this will take like 100 to 150 products to just get ranked. And at 699, or no, this one has a more lesser price, 649. Okay, so you have to decide that the top seller has 699, this one has 649. So which price you want to launch? Okay, so 699 still, I think 699 or 649 will be a good price to launch with a bundle, and the PPC will be very hard. And try to get at least 5 to 6 reviews in the first 2-3 days of launching this product. And the first week sales, you may be at a loss. Okay, maximum times you will be at a loss. I target that first 2 weeks that will be at a loss, and I have to maintain the stock. Okay, I have to maintain the stock when I'm doing the launch, because suppose you have bought 100 units and you are targeting 10 sales a day, then you will be out of stock for a long period, because if you're not placing order on the first day of launch. Okay, so it is better if you're targeting this kind of product where the market is very saturated, launch with 300 to 400 units, where 100 to 200 units will be used for rank, the remaining 100 to 150 units will be used to make the profit and maintain the stock. And within the first week of launching this, you have to make the reorder. When you see you are getting 10-15 sales a day, you have to reorder, because you can't go out of stock. Okay, so this is the thing. Do you have any questions regarding this? Just raise your hand if you have any questions. I will just ask your name, then you can just unmute yourself. Okay, I'll just give the permission to unmute. I don't know where he is. Yeah, you can unmute yourself if you have questions. Okay, you can unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, good morning, Samir.
Is it my internet connection or yours? I don't know. Is the same problem facing by other members as well? Like the voice is not clear?
No,
Yes,
Samir.
the voice
It's
is
all
not
clear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mr. Samra. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, just.
so am I audible now?
Yeah, you are audible now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My question is, you are telling that 50 to 100 units per day, the sale might be happening of this kind of product.
This
would like to
product is
know
getting more sales, I think, because its rank is 800 in home and kitchen. Okay,
Okay.
like more than 100,
So,
I guess.
how about the how about the competition? I mean, there must be a fight between competition, a price challenge. No, sir?
There are
So, what
few
would be
things
the
about
ideal
competition.
percentage of margin for these kind of sale per day?
Yeah, you can't make margin in the first 2 weeks. The margin happens when your product is ranked well. Okay, so the first 2 weeks or 3 weeks, let's assume this is very competitive and you need 3 weeks to get ranked. Okay, by getting ranked, I mean for the top 20-30 keywords, you are in the first place, like in the first page within the top 10 or 15 positions. Okay, then when those keywords are ranked, which have really good search volume, there might be other 15-20 products who are not targeting the same keyword or not getting ranked for the same keyword, because your product has to be different a little bit. Okay, and your margin for this product has to be good. Like if they are selling at this margin, like 649, now a good margin after cutting everything after, so I generally have a launch budget of like 50 to 1 lakh for depending on the product. That's the launch budget. That means on the first 2 weeks, I'm going to spend PPC. Then I'll be at a loss for selling the 150 units at lower price, plus the 20 influencers that I'm targeting for getting reviews, that is extra, plus the 20 people that I am asking to purchase my product for 5 days, that cost. Okay, those are the costs that you have to separate out if you're targeting a very competitive market like this one. Okay, so those are the costs that goes in your budget, because those are the one-time cost. Okay, you can't add that in your margin. It's a one-time cost. Just if you're considering a budget for images, that is a budget for launching. The second thing is, after the launch period, slowly your profits will start seeing, because this product do not have that much of returns. Okay, a good return rate will be 2 to 3%. Okay, that is good. If it goes above 4% or that means you have to worry a little bit. Okay, that means the margin will be very tight, or you will be at a loss if it is more than 5-6%. That is for sure. Okay. So here margin, if you target 17 to 25% margin, I have seen businesses do that. Okay, a normal margin after calculating everything. Okay, but that is after getting the product ranked. Okay, now if you go out of stock for 2-3 days, that will again count. And maximum seller makes this mistake, they go out of stock, and then they feel that okay, I'm not getting sales and it is making losses. Okay, so yeah, that is the thing. Okay. What kind of influencers can work for us in this kind of category? So listen, for influencers, we are not targeting to promote our brand here. We are targeting only to get reviews and little bit exposure and traffic. So what I will say is just target any influencers, not influencers really. Instagram profiles having 500 to 5,000 your followers. Just give them the product. Okay. Now while asking them, okay, in the course modules we have some templates that I have shared. Now while asking them, make sure you also state that if there is any fees, we are open to pay that, because sometimes they might, like if they have a good following, like more than 1,000, 2,000, they may need some fees. And it is okay because you are ultimately getting a review and they are not linked with you anyhow, right? So Amazon is also not going to take like, okay, they are not also not going to consider that, okay, they are linked, so the review may be manipulated. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any
Thanks for the
other
elaboration.
questions?
And
Any other questions?
Yeah, Sami, one more. This Alok here. Hai.
Yeah.
Sami, so 20 we need to target for search, find, buy, and 20 will be for reviews.
So that I'm telling to just boost like if for this product, if you're targeting the top seller. Now I will not target the top seller here because the top seller is getting, this one is getting a little bit lower sales. For this one, if you target 10 to 15 search, find, buy, it is okay. Okay. So if you want to be very aggressive and get ranked within the first 1 week or 10 days very fast and start getting sales, and you know you have a good backup for getting reviews, then you can push more. Okay. But why I'm telling 2 is because there are some new changes that have raised in Amazon.com. Amazon has strictly said that the search, find, buy, they are targeting sellers who are trying to manipulate the system. Okay. And we have also tried add to cart method by some of the closed group members. Okay. So how the add to cart method is, basically they go and they add, search by the keyword, they go and add to cart. Okay. Now when you're doing add to cart, because when Amazon, so there are 2-3 metrics that Amazon really gives importance. First, the conversion, that is your sales. The second is the session percentage. Now the session percentage may be session percentage. We generally call it conversion rate. Like if 100 people is visiting your web page and out of which 10% is buying, that means a 10% conversion rate. But a 10% may not show in the session percentage as 10%. It may be increased because it depends on the average order value. If one person is purchasing 2 products, your session percentage is going to double in that case. Okay. So that is also what Amazon consider. And the third thing is Amazon consider add to cart really important. Okay. The fourth is clicks and just view in your listing. So what you can also do is you can set a Google Ads campaign for 500 rupees or just 1,000 rupees a day for the first 5 days and just drive traffic, because at the initial stage, if you don't have brand analytics, you can't track the sales by Google Ads. If you do not have the brand store option. In brand store, you can create the link and give the link to Google Ads, and that link, if it gets sales from that link, then you can track how many sales are coming. But for the initial sales, just copy the main top link till the A sign. Okay. Until here, you can just copy it, or you can just, it still has the 5 canonical URL attached. Okay. You can just take this one or the prior one, okay, with the keyword, and put it on Google Ads. Drive some traffic so that Amazon sees that, okay, yeah, this listing is getting a lot of traffic. I need to push it a little bit more in the honeymoon period. Okay, that is what is done. Okay, but do not try to push the search, find, buy more than 3 because Amazon will notice that. Okay, that is why I'm telling to be in a safer side. Okay, so that Amazon do not notice this is the new seller and is trying to manipulate the system. Am I able to explain you that part?
Yes.
Yeah. How can we come to know that what is the return rate of the product while doing product research? Now, the best option is just to calculate how many negative reviews they have got. Okay. So now for this, I generally have considered it this way. Okay. There will be returns for good kind of products also. But for this one, I'm sure the return is very not that high, less than 2-3%. Because I have talked with a lot of sellers who are doing like 1.52 crores a month in revenue on Amazon. Okay. And this one, if you can see, guys, you can just unmute yourself if you're not asking the questions. Okay. So this one, you can see 4.7. So 4.7 means it is really good product. The quality is really good. Okay. You can see there is no such parts that can be damaged or anything. So this is good. You can tell if it is 4.7 or more than 4.2, that means the return will be not that high. Okay. But if it is lower than 4 stars, like this one is 4 stars, but the rating is 4.2. And again, if the rating is 3.8 also, then also it shows 4 stars. But in that case, you have to check. If it is 3.8, when you click on it, if it shows 3.8, okay. If it shows 3.8, then you have to go and check the reviews. What is wrong here? When you're checking the reviews, when you're checking the 1 star, 2 star, 3 star reviews, if you check there is some issues that you can solve, then only launch that product which have 3.8 star rating. If there is no option, you can modify that product and solve that issue, and then you launch the product, the same issue will be on your product as well, and you will get the same returns. So that is the thing, you have to make sure you do not get that much returns, because after all, when you calculate your margins, you will see your return and refund cost is huge. Okay. So that also impacts your cash flow, because what happens is, suppose you have delivered on order, that amount suppose is 1,000 rupees. Okay. Your product costs like 1,500, Amazon deducted his fees, and 1,000 rupees is showing in your Amazon balance. And that 1,000 rupees will be able to disburse after the return period is finished. But if suppose that is a refund, then the 1,000 positive cash will be subtracted and from your like the recent cash flow that is going to be disbursed on your account. So that impacts the cash flow a lot, because suppose there is a 10,000 rupees that is going to disburse this week and you have got a lot of refunds, that will simply subtract from that. That are the things that you have to make sure, and that impacts a lot in Amazon business. So return and refund has a lot of impacts apart from just customer returning the product or just the return fees, like the Amazon's referral fees, you are getting it back or not, or the FBA fees. Apart from that, there is a lot of things, because cash flow is more important than that profit margin that you're getting. If you know there is a normal profit, and if you're getting a lot of refunds, that impacts the cash flow. Sam, you believe explain market saturation, market demand. So market saturation means if there is a lot of, like this one is actually saturated product. This one is actually a saturated product because there's a lot of designs. Each keyword. So this all products will come. Even this steel one will also come if we search bathroom organizer, because these all are bathroom organizers, right? And these are a saturated product because there is a lot of designs that customer can choose. It's the same thing happens when you go in shoes or clothes. And that is why as a new seller, we don't go in, not as a new seller, as a private label seller, we don't go in shoes or clothes, that type of niche, because of this designs and all. So I have seen, based on my experience, if customer sees a lot of choices and gets a lot of choices, then there is very less conversion for your products. Okay. So that is why I don't go into those markets where there is a lot of designs if I cannot target a good keyword. For this one, I have seen that there are sales. Okay. For this one, where it is? Yeah, for this one, there is good amount of sales and the reviews are low. So they are targeting those keywords which the other sellers are not targeting. They might be because of the steel design. So you need to find out, based on the Helium 10 method that we have shown, that you have to target the green sellers, green competitors, not the red competitors, and target the keywords of the green competitors. For the keywords in which the green now, if you're not able to understand what I'm trying to say, if you go in our course modules, there's a product validation done by Helium 10. That is what I'm trying to refer. You just need to find out the keywords for which these all 3 or 4 are ranked. Then only find those keywords for which the this one is ranked. Okay, this one is ranked and the keywords are in the first position. Okay, so you need to target that one, and it becomes really easy when you have some bundles to target any keywords. You can target even the keywords of this one as well, because there will be some overlap of keywords. They might share 20-30 keywords with each other, but there must be 10 other keywords for which this one is ranked and this one is not ranked. Okay, so that is why it has a rank of 800 and this one is a rank of 4,000. Okay. So we'll go to the next product. If you have any questions, you can put that. Is this a bulky product considering to it? No, I think these products are like they get separated and comes in a small box. Okay, you can check the reviews images if it shows that, because sometimes the review images it shows the packaging. The customer generally shows the packaging. Yeah, this one. No, I don't think it gets separated. So they comes as it is. Okay, they comes as it is. How much is the dimension of it? 26 centimeter, 41 centimeter. Okay, it's good. Okay, it's not that bulky. Okay, But for this kind of product, you have to maintain a good packaging. Otherwise, if Amazon guys throws it out, but you can see this is very rugged design. Okay, all square shaped and very rugged design. I don't find it will be broken or just collapse somewhere. Okay. So we will be going to the next product. Okay. Now this product, I would have launched it if I have a budget of 1.5 to 2 lakhs. Okay. I would have launched it. So I'm going for the next product. Okay.
Swami, can you hear me?
Yeah.
See, while I'm searching the product picture, I just used to find out some kind of a confusion. Like high review, kind of the when I
Can you
said
speak
the
a little bit louder because your voice is not audible that much.
while searching the product itself, I used to find out some kind of a product, but the listing is not good, but these are high cost and DS are also high higher side. So how we need to differentiate with the products, and I'm just confused with the
BSR on the higher side or BSR on the lower side? Because if the BSR is higher, there is no sales, right? So you can't target that because you want sales. I think the BSR is on the lower side, is it?
Yes. But for some low BSR.
Yeah, for low BSR, if the reviews is high, so I'll tell you one thing. Okay, if reviews is higher, like more than 500, that is enough. That is enough. The listing do not need anything. That is enough. Okay. So yeah, I have seen sellers who just like consider getting the reviews in the first 1 or 2 months and just lie down in the second, third page. And after that, after getting more than 200 reviews, they just push their listing at the top and they just saturate the market with the same brand. So this is another product. Okay, this is another product that I was given for this product. What was the BSR? So the BSR, the product that was given, the A sign is not searchable. I don't know why, but this is the same kind of product. Okay, the same kind of product. For this one, the BSRs, I'm not getting the good BSR. Okay, for this one, okay, health and personal, this is beauty and home and kitchen. The sales are quite similar in terms of BSR. Okay, so you can see this is good one. Okay, 611, 4,000, again 4,000. 6,000, then 100. Okay, so this is a good market example. Now the reviews are higher for few of them, but you can see there are others also selling at lower reviews. Now the rating, I think these are non-returnable products. Let me see it. These are non-returnable products. Okay, so the rating will not matter that much here. There will be very less returns for those customers. Will just call Amazon to get the return. So the market looks good, but there are few of them which are selling at a higher review numbers. Okay, but the price also you have to look. But I'm sure the price cost of this will not be that high. So if you have a good margin on it, now I can simply validate it just by looking at this search page because there is 4 to 5 sellers showing to me, right? 4 to 5 different brands that I can see. If there is only 1 or 2, then I might have went to the listing, then also validate for the. Let me show you again. Okay. By looking at the sales consistency, how the consistent sales are. I don't know why people want this thing. This, I think they can, they need it on subscription also. So the BSI is 4,800 and the fluctuation, if you see for the 90 days, it is going from, there are some good fluctuations here. Like here, this part has some good fluctuations. I don't know why. Might be some new products have launched in this price who are targeting a lower price. So if you see the last from this last 30 days, the last 30 days it is good. Okay, from 4K to 8K, some day 1 or 2 days 9K, but last 90 days there's some fluctuations during this period. From this is from October and this is August. There are some fluctuations in between this period. Okay, during the rainy season there are some highest like lower sales. Okay. Let's look at other products. The same kind of situation is for them also. So it is this VSR is good. Okay, this VSR is good for 30-day period. Now for 90 days also. For 90 days also his VSR is good. Now here the graph is not showing because they were out of stock. Now you can see the gap, right? They were ranked 469. That means they were getting a lot of sales In beauty 469 means that means they are getting 50-60 sales a day or more. Okay, I'm not sure about beauty needs that much, but I'm sure it is similar to home and kitchen. And then again the rank increased like to 1000 only. Okay, 1000. That means almost their sales have like decreased by 10-15 per day. And again they have to push. Now this thing, you have to avoid this gap at any cost. Okay, you have to avoid that gap at any cost. So the BSR and the sales history looks really fine for this product. Generally, when I check the sales history, I generally prefer with the product that has good amount of review and the lower BSR to know that the market has the demand or not. Okay, the product may fluctuate a little bit because there might be other third, fourth competitor who may try to come in that period by launching at a lower price. The fluctuation may come, but if you just consider the top seller who has a little bit higher review for the sales history and all, then it is better. Okay, you will get a good amount of data for the market. This product is good. Okay, this product is good. Now this product, considering the lower price of the competitors and the reviews, okay, now you have to consider a good amount of budget for this as well. Okay, and also you can see the images looks good. Now they could have made the image a little bit bigger like this one and add some bundles. Okay, and the other thing is, for all this kind of product where there's a market has very high sales like 611, you can rank. Okay, you can rank with low price, like lower quantity product also, but you have to sustain the stocks. Okay, you have to sustain the stock. If you see the top seller, how the images are, the images are good. Okay, the images are also good. So this is the next product that I was being provided. So it has only 10 reviews and that is rating is 4. Okay, which you have to like, that is a thing to worry about. Okay, the sales graph is very consistent. Okay, so there is a huge increase in sales rank during this period. I don't know what is the reason. So okay, so these green ones are the least price. Okay, like the price of the product, like this one. The yellow one are the MRP. Okay, so they were out of stock in this period because you can see the green thing, the green sales price was not there. Okay, so they are out of stock for this period. Again, the green thing came from here. I haven't noticed that from the last one. Okay, now I will just search the keyword. Okay, that is a metal coat rack. I'll just search the keyword in the top. This is obviously a bulky product. Okay, and it will require some good amount of investment as well. You can see the ranks are really good, right? 4,000, 5,000, the 6,000. 7,000. Then these are not product. No, this is a little bit confusion market. Okay, because there's a lot of designs here. Okay, I don't know if I would go with this or not because this is a confusing market. Because I'm confused at which design I have to go for. Because there's a good rank for this one as well, this one as well, and this one as well. Let's try to find if there is another seller having the same design and also getting good sales or not. Okay, so this type of products will come a lot in Amazon. Okay, where you will be confused with the designs and all. But that is why you have to have an option. You have to have second, third option, and then you can decide that whether you want to get this into this product or choose the second product that you have selected and sorted out. Okay. This one also you can consider. Okay, 3,000 reviews. This is a good product. The reviews are higher, but you can check for the other competitors if they have lower reviews or not. So actually, I'm not able to find similar kind of product. Okay, this looks similar, but the BSR is really high.
You can just check the best sellers list over there. Maybe वहाँ पे same products मिल जाएंगे.
Again, the product I have showed, this one is also there, right? So the rank is really good for this one. The fluctuation is a little bit, okay, the fluctuation is a little bit there, but still I don't think it is very high that we have to worry a little bit, because it is ranging from 1500 going to 4000, 5000. This is another one. So it has pretty consistent PSR. Okay, here the spike is because they were out of stock. This green gap. The next thing that we will see is the review numbers. Okay, how many reviews are there? Generally, checking the BSR for the top seller is enough. Okay, but here also you can see that the fluctuation is not that much that you have to worry about. Okay, so this one looks like who was the top seller. Okay, so he has a review of 1900, close to 2000. But I have competed with products who have this kind of reviews. Okay. So this one has 1900, then other one 17 or 71. I think they are in the same variation. No. And this one 10, this one 998, 143. Okay. So I think you can compete with it, but for this big kind of product, showcasing your bundle also becomes really hard. Okay, like which bundle you want to choose for this one. I would generally not consider this product personally because it is bulky little bit, but there is sales. Okay, there is sales for it, and the ratings. If you look at the ratings, you have to make sure you look at the reviews, negative reviews for this one. Okay, because it has only 10 reviews, and what happens is generally when you get a new product and starts getting ranked, your computer gives you negative feedback. That may be a reason for this one, but I think okay. Check for the negative review for once, and if you see any common problem between the top ones, then try to improve that if you're selecting that type of design. After all, this product has good demand. What I can see here also, the reviews are lower. Okay, the reviews are lower, and the rating is also bad. That is something what you have to see. The rating is 3.5. Okay, the rating is 3.5. These are obviously non-returnable, so I think this product is making loss. This product is making a lot of loss because the rating is 3.5. They have got 143 ratings, 143 reviews, but rating is 3.5. That means obviously they have a lot of negative reviews. Okay, they have a lot of negative reviews. Okay, so if they have a lot of negative reviews, that means the return rate is very high. And for this type of product, so bulky products, if the return is so high, that means they are obviously at a loss. I can guarantee that. Now you have to decide whether you want to go for that product, this product or not, because ultimately this is a good market to enter. If you come up with a good design or simply launch the same design also with some better bundles. What you can bundle is something like this hangers and all. Okay, this wooden hangers or those kind of hangers that we have seen in the bestsellers also. This kind of hangers, wooden one or this one. Okay, you can bundle those kind of thing with it. Yeah, the market is good. Okay, the main thing we have came across is the reviews. If we can't maintain our product in a good quality, we can't sell it, because if it is a bulky product, the cost of returns will be a lot. Okay, because it is ultimately going to be taken down from an Amazon account. If any refund is coming, the balance will be subtracted from that for the refund. I will not sell this product if I have other options. If I have no options, then I have to sell this one. But ultimately, you will always have options. Okay. So let's see one thing. If they are like, I think there's a detachable one. If you have any questions, just put them in the chat section. Okay. Yeah, these are detachable products. Okay. If you have any questions, just put them into this. Okay. What is the minimum investment for FBA business? If you're looking for minimum investment, then you have to look for not this kind of product. Okay, you have to look for a less competitive product where you can enter without spending in launch. Just with exact match campaign, a normal 50,000-60,000 is enough. Okay, because in the 50,000-60,000, you have to launch 2 orders, the first order and the second order as well. So you have to divide the budget in 2 halves, and the price you're choosing will also be very low. Any questions? Do you have any questions about this?
Sammy, one question is there. Like, if the product is returned, will it go back to the inventory for the resale by FBA, or
you have the option? There is an option. There is an option inside your settings, FBA shipping settings, that called FBA Light Touch Freight Service. If you turn that off, then every return, not every return, that is returned by customer. That means if their customer return, then it will come to you. If it is a courier return, then it will get back to your stock. If it is a sellable condition, if it is a non-sellable condition, then there is a normal rule. It will come back to you.
But if the customer is not giving any reason and has just returned it, it is just stating return by
Customer will
customer without any reason.
give any reason. Okay, you have to bear that. Customer will not give any reason. It will if that settings is turned on, then it will go back to your stock. If it is in sellable condition, now sellable means if it goes to FBA just checks the box how it is. They do not check if the component is good or not. If all the components are there or not. If it is a white shirt, they didn't send the black one or not, or very they do not check whether it is clean or not. Okay? They just pack it if it is packed. The box is intact. Okay, they just send it to the normal inventory to be sold again.
What is that button called, Sammy? Once again,
it is called
So you need
FBA
to check
Light
it on?
Touch Freight Service. FBA Light Touch Freight Service. If you check it on, then Amazon will send every product to your again to be sold if it is sellable condition. I have it turned off because I was getting returned for that.
okay.
Now every product that is returned by a customer comes back to my warehouse first. We check it and send without next stock.
Okay.
Any other question, guys? Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, hi sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this kind of product, there will be no COD, sir, because I observed COD of the most of the COD orders are getting rejected.
Okay. Yeah, COD order generally gets rejected a lot. Okay. So that is obviously those stocks will come back to you and there will be no cost that you have to pay to Amazon. If it is a return before getting delivered to customer, then there will be no cost that you have to bear on that.
Okay.
But if it is delivered to the customer, then there are certain things that you have to consider. We have a module, and I have also one video, FBA versus FBA, where I've stated like there are some things. If the refund or return is more than 8%, then Amazon charges something. If it is if it is more than 8%, then Amazon do not charge you and get reimburse you. So there are some things that you have to consider there. Okay, like lots of clauses are there. I have stated in that video what are the clauses and all, so that you can know that exactly what are the things. If you're so much worried about the return thing, just sell our non-returnable products. Okay, but still there will be return, but not that much. And non-returnable also there is return if customer complains. Okay.
Which
Okay.
is the country for this non-returnable product?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Whenever we give the bundling, the customer while returning, they're using some bundled option and they're giving the main product only. So, is there any option to put in Amazon criteria that?
Yeah, you can raise a safety claim. Okay, there's a claim that you can raise to Amazon. Okay. There's an option. You just talk to Amazon support. There's an option, but you have to again make them agree that they were those things and they haven't returned it. Okay, you will get reimbursement based on Amazon's policy. You have to raise cases for those. But it becomes a lot of hassle. Okay, like if you're dealing with a lot of products, then you have to make sure you have a certain people to just maintain that safety claims and all.
Okay, sir. My product return is not the challenge, but partial products are getting returned. Means supporting system of whatever bundling we are putting, the bundling item they are taking it and giving the.
Just raise a complaint to Amazon. Okay. Raise a complaint to Amazon. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions regarding these products? We will not continue with the other products. Okay, we have some other products. With the 3 products that we have validated, do you have any questions with this? Or any other general question that you have? Can anybody invest 6,000 as a first investment? You can start with 6,000. Okay, you have to choose a product that is very lesser priced. The selling price is very less. You have to choose it that way. But you have to put some investment afterwards, obviously. I have launched S hooks, small S hooks, and the cost was like for I think I have got few units of that. It was costing 5,000 rupees to start with. I had good profits in that product also, but that was not good. Okay, like I'm getting 15-20 rupees profit. That is not a good business to tell.
Some what are find the like high demand and low competition?
Sorry. All those things I have shown. How can I tell you those exact things like what to consider? You have to basically look at the market. Okay, because though the design choices will not be there, a lot of design choices. Plus, you have a lot of bundle options that you can bear, and plus the competition will not be having that much reviews. One competitor may or may not have a high reviews, but the general review rate will be lower. And you can see there are a lot of sellers, or maybe 2-3 sellers with lower reviews getting good sales. But generally, you'll see the reviews as one point, then the bundle as one point. Those are the things that you have to consider.
So, Sammy, the Indian importers are there who are importing from China directly. And can we check the profitability of a product, whether it's going to run or not, by seeing if that product is available in most of the Indian importers? If all of them are importing and is making it available, then we can avoid those products. I mean, is there that way also we can select a profitable product? Do you think?
I'm not able to get the question. Can you just elaborate? Like you're trying to
For
launch
example-
a different design which the importers are not having, or
No, for example, we have selected a product and we are trying to find out who are the suppliers. So we look at the Indian suppliers who are importing from China directly, and most of them are having a catalog, and they share the catalog with us. So, and if we see that everybody is having that product listed in their catalog, so we can understand, okay, this is going to approach saturation, or this is going to be soon.
so what happened was
No.
in I work very closely with the sourcing team. Okay, so in that sourcing team, we process like almost 1 lakh units of Pop-It toys. Okay, Pop-It toys we have processed like 1 lakh units. That product raised a very huge saturation. I don't know, maybe some TikTok videos went viral or something like that, but the Pop-It toys is very famous for what you are trying to say. Every supplier, every agent had that thing in their catalog back then. And yeah, so basically, if it is in a supplier's catalog, that means the product is in demand and they are in saturation. If a supplier is sending you the catalog, that means that product you can't compete. You have to compete with the prices. That means you have to sell at a lower price, because they generally bring products which are in hot selling, hot demand. Okay, so we generally don't look at that market. We generally look at market where it is hard to find the product. Plus, there is good demand. By good demand, we can get 10 sales a day. Okay, there are those kind of market because there are a few lakh products in Amazon, right? And every supplier, every importer cannot list all of them, and they only list those which are in huge demand. Okay, like top seller, best sellers, and every seller, Amazon sellers who face in this business try to launch the best seller products. Okay.
There is one more method which I saw, was that if you go to Alibaba and check which are being recently being shipped, and then compare it simultaneously whether they are available in Indian market, and if they are not in Indian market Amazon, and if they are being shipped in heavy quantity, that is a potential product for us to launch as well. Is that reasoning correct?
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but can you target India in that option? Like, is there in filters or is it worldwide?
It's worldwide. It's worldwide. I mean, they don't tell which market they are, which country they are shipping it to. You can just filter
Yeah,
in
just check
Alibaba
it
that
out. Okay,
which-
just check it out. If there is a product that is showing on Alibaba in that page, then just check it out how there is a demand in Amazon India. Because there's a one
Yeah.
thing. Okay, if there is no product selling in Amazon right now, and you see that you want to launch that product, like okay, this product is very good, it solves a lot of problem, I want to launch it, then I'll say there will be no sales of it, because if there is no pre-existing demand of a product, you shouldn't create a demand. Okay, don't launch a product and do not be the one to create the demand. Okay, because you cannot. If there is no sales volume, there is no other competitor selling it, because there is no search volume there. Okay, so that is one thing you have to consider. If it is not already there, then don't try to launch it. Okay.
Yes, yes. Okay. And should we go for which are the categories? Somebody asked a question. Non-returnable category.
There is no
Which
such
was
as
like-
non-returnable categories. You have to find it by product. Okay, you can't put a filter and get it. Okay, you have to look at a lot of products.
Okay.
Any other question, guys? If you have any question related to launch, images, anything, just let me know. Okay.
Sorry, how do we get the images done for our initial launches? Means should we go for agency or should
What
we...
I used to do is, I used to click the picture. Now it is better if you can do 3D rendering. If the product is very complex, like it has a lot of edges, then the 3D rendering cost will be higher. But in general, you can just click the picture in normal photo studio, get it, like hire a Fiverr someone, a gig, and then just ask them to do the retouch and graphics. But after all, you have to have the knowledge on what type of graphics you want to add, like the infographics and all. Okay, you have to know that what text you are going to use. If you have the knowledge, how can you gain the knowledge? By looking at other competitors in Amazon.com, how they are doing their images, what colors they're using, what background they're using. Then you will gain the knowledge. Try to use Canva a lot. Okay, remove the background, use Canva a lot. Then you will have a good knowledge of images. And we also have our images services that we do, but we start from 10,000 for 5 images. Okay, we do 3D rendering, but 3D rendering prices depends on the product that you have. Okay.
In Fiverr, any idea like how do we know that this guy is genuine?
Yeah, just look at the reviews. Look at the reviews. How many reviews they have got. They have their portfolio, right? So check that portfolio. That is it the kind of work you wanted, because they might be working in architecture niche, and you are in e-commerce niche. E-commerce images are completely different than what others put. Like it is not something that you are going to use in a catalog. It is going to be the main thing that is going to describe your product. Okay. First of all, invest some time in gaining the knowledge on what images actually converts by looking at Amazon.com, because there's a lot of things where you have to put the shadows, how the shadows should look like. Okay. Like I'm not telling about the natural shadow of the product. We do not consider the natural product shadow. We just cut the product from the background. We put it in different backgrounds. We use our own shadows. Okay, like manually created shadows to do that. Maximum of the products we try to do 3D render if possible, but there will be some products that cannot be done through 3D render, like clothes and all, which you have to make sure you check that out. Okay, first it is better to check the price of the 3D render if it can be done by 3D render, because ultimately they will charge something for per angles. Okay, they will give 3 angles or 4 angles for free. Then you can give me, I want 2 more angles. How much can it cost? Okay, so yeah, the cost varies depending on products. We have seen 3D render at 1,000 rupees. We have done 3D renders at 10,000 rupees as well.
Sammy, only the front picture we need to get it photographed, right? The rest, is it okay to copy from Amazon.com or FR?
I will not.
Or even that
you
we
to
need
do
to.
anything. Okay, it will be on your side. Okay. I am at a